Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. In the last video, we had a very amazing experience using new tags in our Odoo views. Particularly, we used the notebook tag to create for us this tab pane, and we have created a page tag in order to create pages in its tab pane. Remember how difficult it is to use this in other platforms, and in Odoo, it's very easy to use them and organize our pages. In fact, we also have created or used a widget called an image for our image fields so that they can be viewed and at the same time changed by the user in the web page itself. Now, in this video, we are going to introduce how to embed list views inside pages. Particularly, we are going to embed a read-only list because we are going to fill this rooms page with the list of rooms corresponding to this uh, room type or room type category. Okay. So anyway, surprisingly, you will find this easy. Okay. So anyway, let's go back to our page, and remember we have, rather our code. Remember we have introduced the notebook. Okay. Uh, Inside the sheet, yes, there it is. The notebook. We have the first page, which is the image, and then we will be using the second page for our list of rooms. Okay. So we'll put in a list view inside this. So anyway, I already have the list view. It's nothing different than the list view we have before. So therefore, I'm just going to copy it, and it's just a field tag. Okay, a field tag with a list view inside it. Okay? So inside the second page, which is the list of rooms, we're going to put a page tag. Okay, what is this page tag all about? Or rather, field tag. This will add a field. Okay, this will add a field from our uh, room types model. Remember, in our room types model, we have added a field name called room IDs. Let's look that up. Okay, so in our room types model, we have room IDs, which is a collection of rooms that are classified according to this room type. So it will use the room type ID, and it will label it with string rooms. No, particularly, you can also get the room type name, the room name actually itself. Okay, given that you have a link using a one to many link. Okay, so this is the room IDs field. Let's go back to our room types XML and our second ano. So we're saying room IDs. So this is a collection of fields which are IDs of the rooms that are associated with this category. And we say create false because a list view will have a new button. So when you say create false, a new button will not be shown. And then we say edit is false and read only equals 1. And then we embedded a list tag. Okay, a list tag with two fields, names and descriptions. Where will this be taken? This will not be taken from the room types model, but from the room models as associated by the room IDs field in the room types model. Do you follow? Uh, let's test this right away. I know you're excited. Okay, what will happen to this? Okay, we didn't change the model, so we'll just go to our page. We update the to developer mode. We update the app list and look at hotel. Remember, we are embedding a read-only list. And then we upgrade our hotel. It's done. Let's go to the hotel system. Let's go to the room types. Let's check double and let's check up rooms. There it is. You have a list of rooms belonging to the double category. Now there you can open them. There's a default for view, but anyway, these are read only. Take note, you can save. So these are uh, read only list views. Now, in the next video, we're going to fill this up with a list view that can be edited by the user, especially by the administrator. We are going to specify what charges will be incurred to the occupant of these types of room every day. Okay. Bye for now. See you in the next video.